Hi everyone, I'm Tanya. Today we're talking about ANZACATA. ANZACATA stands for Australia, New Zealand and Asia Creative Arts Therapy Association. So essentially what it is the peak professional body of the creative arts therapies in these regions. It's like the equivalent to the American Art Therapy Association back in the United States, and the only reason why I'm comparing it to there is because I'm American. So every time that I'm like making one of these videos, I'll probably be referring back to how it is back in the States, just because that's where I went to university and that's where I got my degree from. So I'm more familiar with all the legalities or whatever concerning art therapy in the United States. Why does ANZACATA exist? So ANZACATA serves as an advocate, it serves as a professional body to hold other professionals in the field accountable for their professional development, for their continuing education, and for the training that they've had in order to be able to be practicing. So they do have a set standard that kind of aligns with the highest international standards as they put it on their website. So in order to be in the professional tier membership, which I'll talk about tiers later, you have to have a certain degree of qualifications and training, and they'll check that before they either deny or approve your membership into there. And so basically they do all of this in order to be taken seriously as a profession. Values. So these are taken directly from the ANZACATA website, which I will link down in the description box so you can check out yourself. The first one is creative expression as a human right. The second one is art as central to the therapeutic process. The third is embracing diversity and connection. The fourth is promotion of well-being and enhancing human potential. The sixth is ethical decision-making and respectful communication. The seventh is arts-based research. And the final one is working safely and ethically. Membership categories. So there are 8 different types of membership categories in ANZACATA, and they're really just based on education level. So I still don't have my head really wrapped around what the different levels mean, but basically there's qualification levels 1 through 10. So 1 being, I don't know, maybe like just a quick course or diploma in art therapy, and then up to 10, which is like a PhD level education qualification. I'm gonna start from the least education to the most education. So the first one is affiliate. So this membership tier is for people who are in the field and are maybe interested in using creative arts therapy modalities, but they don't have the education for it. So this can be anything from like social workers, clinical nurses, teachers, like things like that. The next type of category is the student category, which is self-explanatory. If you're a student and enrolled in any level of arts therapy course, then you can apply to be in this level. The next one is non-practicing. So this is for professionals who maybe are not currently practicing because they've had to take a leave for personal circumstances, illness, or just anything like that. So then we have the tiers that are correlated with education. So we have tier 1. So this is for people who have graduated from an ANZACATA approved program at the qualification levels 1 through 5. And I can't really explain to you what that means yet because I don't really know myself, but like I said before, I'm pretty sure that's just like diploma level quicker courses, things like that. Actually, I'm not even gonna speak on that because I'm really not sure. So the next tier is tier 2, which is, again, if you've graduated from an ANZACATA approved program, that's at the qualification levels 6 through 7. Tier 3 is qualification level 8, and then we have tier 4, which is provisional for the next tier, which is the final tier and the professional tier. So tier 4 is for those who've graduated from a non-ANZACATA approved program. Okay, so the last and final tier is the professional tier, and this tier is the one I kind of want to focus on more because, like I said, this is about my journey as an American coming to Australia and wanting to practice art therapy here. So in America, if you want to become an art therapist and call yourself an art therapist, you have to have at least a master's degree. So when you get a master's degree, that is equivalent to a level 9 qualification here in Australia. So for the professional tier, you have to have qualifications at a level 9 or 10, and 10 is PhD or doctorate. Okay, so there are 3 different types of ways that you can get the professional tier ANZACATA membership. The first one is if you've graduated from an ANZACATA approved master's program, and this is I guess this is more for the people who live in Australia or have gotten their education from Australia, New Zealand, or the Asia Pacific region, because the ANZACATA website has a list of those schools on the website. Like I said before, I'll link that down below. So if you've graduated from one of the ones they have listed, then you are able to apply for the professional membership. The second and third ways are more for people who did not get their education from Australia, New Zealand, or Asia Pacific region, such as myself. So if you have graduated from a ANZACATA or BATA approved school, then you qualify to be a professional member of ANZACATA, which the school I went to is an ANZACATA approved program, so I was able to apply. And actually the third way I could also apply because of the third way too. If you're an active member of any of those 3 associations, then you're also able to apply for the professional membership of ANZACATA. And I'd also just like to say that even though you are part of ANZACATA, only the professional tier members get to use the ANZACATA logo, and they get to use the post-nominals, which is ATHR. And personally, I think that having the post-nominals is what you need to have in order to be able to call yourself an art therapist here in Australia, New Zealand, and the Asia Pacific region. So I emailed ANZACATA and I was asking about what you needed to open up your own private practice, and I don't know, I kind of just wanted to get a feel of the regulations here and like what I can and can't do, if I can call myself an art therapist and things like that. So the email that I got back basically said that technically anybody here can start their own business and call it an art and call themselves an art therapist. But if we want to be ethical here, which I definitely do, then she said that they prefer people starting their own private practice in art therapy are members of the professional tier of ANZACATA so that they can use the post-nominals. And I completely agree, which is why I applied for ANZACATA. It's actually really easy. You just have to fill out a form and send them like your academic transcript, a description of the course you took, and I sent them a copy of my diploma as well. So my application's still pending, but filling out the form itself and sending all of those things through was fairly easy. I'll keep you updated on when my membership is approved. I think I applied for it maybe like a week ago and I still haven't heard anything back. So I'm hoping that soon I'll hear something back. I don't really know how long the process takes, and I searched on Google and searched their website and I couldn't find anything about the time frame of from when you apply to your application to when it gets approved. So I'll keep you all posted about that. But in the meantime, if you have any other questions or if there's a video you would like to see about art therapy here in Australia or versus compared to in America, leave all your questions, comments down below, and I will be sure to take a look at them and respond. So Yeah. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.